Well, hello, everybody. I'm Becky.
And I'm Larry.
And we're super excited to be with you today. We have an amazing product that we want to share with you today, and it's the E-Omegas.
Yes, the E-Omega Plus.
Super excited about this product. It's something where we've been taking it for about a year, and I actually just got back from the doctor getting my labs done again, and they've really gone down quite a bit in some of them. So
it makes a difference. It makes a difference in your overall blood work and stuff like that. You can see the improvements when you're taking a really good omega complex.
And so we want to share this with you to be able to see if it's something that you would like to take on. And this product is from the Nordic Sea, and it's infused with wild orange essential oil.
And that's important.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to, do you want to just?
Yeah. So here's some of the primary benefits of using the E-Omega Plus. So the essential oil, the omega complex with the wild orange essential oil in it. It is very supportive, but inclusive research shows that the consumption of EPA and DHA, omega-3 fatty acids, may reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. So that's super important for us, especially, as I get older, I'm very concerned about that. And so that's one reason I take it. And then the E-Omega Plus helps maintain a healthy lipid profile, so it's already so it kind of gets it into a normal range. And I've noticed that that I can actually say that that's helped my lipid profiles. And then the E-Omega Plus can support, a healthy nervous system, better cognitive function, because the DHA and the omega-3 fatty acids are critical for brain health. So it's really good for that too. And then the E-Omega Plus supports healthy respiratory systems. It supports, a healthy vascular function. And then the E-Omega Plus also helps balance the omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in our bloodstream.
Yeah, so we'll go over those in more detail, and we're going to show you right now a video, which is really well done, probably better than both of us can explain it. So we're going to go ahead.
Did you know that most people aren't getting the omega-3 fatty acids their body needs to thrive? Modern diets are overloaded with omega-6 fatty acids, but lack the essential omega-3s that support heart, brain, and overall health. Omega-3s are essential to your health, but your body can't produce them on its own. The most efficient source of omega-3s is marine-based, and yet most of us aren't eating enough fish to meet our daily needs. Experts recommend at least 500 milligrams of omega-3s per day, but the average person only consumes about 90. It's time to find a solution. Introducing E-Omega Plus, a superior omega supplement designed to provide the essential fatty acids your body needs. With 900 milligrams of omega-3s in every serving, including 800 milligrams of EPA and DHA, E-Omega Plus helps fill the gap in your daily omega intake. E-Omega Plus promotes brain health, supports cognitive function, and helps maintain a healthy inflammatory response. Each serving of E-Omega Plus includes 2,000 milligrams of fish oil from wild-caught fish from the pristine waters of the Nordic Seas, and our fish are sustainably harvested with full traceability from boat to bottle. What makes E-Omega Plus truly unique is the inclusion of CPTG Wild Orange Essential Oil. Wild Orange enhances the absorption and benefits of omega-3s. Wild Orange is made up of 95% limonene, which supports heart health by preventing the oxidation of fish oil, keeping it fresh and potent. This essential oil not only protects the fish, but also adds its own benefits, including maintaining healthy cholesterol levels and inflammatory response. Taking E-Omega Plus is simple. Just 3 soft gels a day with food, and you're supporting your heart, brain, and overall wellness. Whether you're already taking a fish oil supplement, or you're just starting your omega journey, E-Omega Plus provides the daily support your body needs. Don't wait to give your body the omega-3s it needs for optimal health. Visit doTERRA.com or contact a wellness advocate today to learn more about E-Omega Plus and start your journey towards better heart, brain, and joint health. E-Omega Plus, because you deserve the best for your health.
Wow, That music is quite loud.
That's a good overview.
Yeah, it's really a very good video. And the way that they describe, I think about over the years, Larry, that we would take a fish oil. We'd go to the pharmacy and just pick one off the shelf, right? And
Well, yeah, you go to,
Yeah.
the natural health food store and you think, oh, I'm getting a good quality fish oil, but you don't really know.
Yeah.
If you are, you aren't.
That's what we wanted to cover a little bit today in this presentation, is about the different qualities of the fish oil that's in this product, and knowing and then comparing it to other products.
Yeah,
as well.
and tell you why, the doTERRA E Omega Plus, what makes it so special and really beneficial to us.
I think the first thing is that people who consume more omega-rich oils live longer and healthier lives. And we have a study too where they talk about the different countries and things and cultures over time when they have more of a fish oil diet.
Yeah, just their longevity.
So nature really has showed us the truth long before science explained how. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And Alex DeBell, we love him. He's the Vice President, Global Research and Development of the products. And he did a really wonderful presentation at our convention this last September of 2025. And in that convention, we were able to get our hands on this PowerPoint. And so we're not going to prove to be scientists. Like, he did a beautiful job explaining all these things. So
well, when a doctor gives you a presentation like Alex DeBell does, I mean, it really is special.
So I have, lots of information here that's more to the story. Like we were talking about, the omegas are really important to have in your diet, fish oils and whatnot. But what is more to the story? What is it all about? Our healthy exercise and the chemistry in our body, our heart health, and our DNA structure and stuff like that. So what's really going on inside our body?
And so you can see on this chart just the different cultures that have just used fish oils in different ways, probably just consuming fish, because that was a big part of a diet. And it was a good resource of protein for them, from ancient Egyptians to Mediterraneans, the Norwegians, especially during World War II, were fishing and catching a lot of fish as their main dietary source. In Greenland, the Inuit natives up there fished a lot. And then the modern Japanese culture, which we've seen through studies how beneficial it is in their cultures and what their life longevity is like. And then we'll take a look at doTERRA and the E Omega Plus and how that's going to make a difference for us.
And so what the thing about the Japan culture is that they do eat a lot of fish, and they have the most amount of people living over 100 years old in comparatively. So that's pretty incredible to think about.
Yeah, their diets are great. And so the omega fatty acids are the most researched nutrient in the world, with over 40,000 publications on just the subject alone of essential fatty acids. Now, higher omega-3s equal a healthier heart. Omega-3s help keep blood fats in balance, in a healthy balance in our bodies, and they support healthy blood pressure naturally. And then they're just linked to longer, longevity, a longer life, a healthier life.
And so Alex was talking about like going to PubMed.gov. You can see tons of research on this, and specifically we're talking about the omega-3s. And doTERRA actually, their product, because it's from the Nordic Sea, has actually 6 different components that brings in much more diversity, and it helps like a well-balanced orchestra in our body. And most other products do not have all these things. So we're talking about the EPA omega-3, which supports healthy inflammatory response. And then we have the DHA, which is omega-3, and it helps build and maintain brain and eye structure. Then we're lucky to have the DPA omega-3s, which aids in vascular repair, which is incredible. And then when we look at the omega-9, that helps promote healthy cholesterol balance. Omega-7s is supporting healthy inflammatory response as well. But most important, unique to this product, to the doTERRA product, is the omega-11, which helps support the body, enhancing omega-3 utilization. So, we can be taking the EPA omega-3s and their body's not going to be able to process it. And we'll go into that in just a second. So again, I'm going to say the omega fatty acid diversity is like a well-balanced orchestra. So when combined, they create a richer, more complete harmony of support for the heart, metabolism, mind, and beyond.
So doTERRA just sourced a better fish.
We get the little guys up in the cold
Yeah,
area
in the Nordic Sea
Yeah.
and very, very cold water. And so on this slide, you can see where the triglycerides in this thing called the SN2 position. So this is a triglyceride structure and positioning of triglycerides. And in natural triglycerides, where they form and how they are absorbed more easily and how they're protected during digestion and how they build into our cells and our membranes. So nature puts omega-3s in the VIP seat. So that's the SN2 position where they're absorbed better, they're used smarter by our body, and then they deliver a lasting health benefit.
And what happens is a lot of other products through the processing and making the consumable, making the different products and supplements is that moves out of the SN2 process. And doTERRA has been able to maintain that special VIP seat. So this is something really important to understand, is that you could have a product that says that it has these different omegas in there, but they're probably not going to be absorbed properly because they are not maintaining that VIP position for the body to absorb it properly.
Yeah, that proper structure. Mm-hmm. So you can see also in this slide where omega fatty acids are for your entire life. You can see in utero, they're really helping develop the brain and eyes for the unborn baby. And then you can see once a child is learning and starting to pick up everything, their focus and their learning and their adaptation is much better. And then through adulthood, it really improves our circulation and really helps our metabolism. And then as we mature and grow older, it really is important for our brain health, our eyes, and then our overall resilience. Okay, so from birth to our final years, omega fatty acids are really essential at every stage of our life.
Yeah, it's really incredible. So with the clinical studies that doTERRA announced a year ago when they came out with this product is that let's continue looking at what the further research has been and the outcomes. And the studies have shown that the diastolic
blood pressure is decreased by 6 points. Mm-hmm. And then it also, here's the important one, that it decreased resting heart rates by 4 beats per minute. And then that's saving like a couple million heartbeats a year. And so that's way less strain on your heart. And so that's really what really gives us, that lifelong vitality and a better life. And so, these are life-changing products. And then you can see it in the proof of just saving heartbeats.
It's interesting when I think about my dad, he passed away and my grandpa had a stroke and stuff. And we think about all the different things that our heart's so busy doing and the problems that we can get from having a heart that's probably
overexerted.
Yeah, just from stress even too.
Yeah, stress in everyday life or dietary needs or not getting enough of the right things in our diets. And so you can see here, we're going to tell you why wild orange really makes a difference in the Omega Plus. And you can see we put, doTERRA put 300 milligrams of certified pure tested grade wild orange oil into every serving. Now this helps with the enzyme modulations. It helps with the antioxidant protection, and it gives it a broader epigenetic impact. So the fish oil is like an elite athlete. And adding the wild orange is like giving this elite athlete a world-class coach. And so you're unlocking a performance that they can never achieve on their own. And so that's what's making E-Omega a step above.
That's incredible. I think it's actually like when they talk about it being a world-class coach, it's like more than a coach. I think you have a whole system, like a whole group of people supporting you, lifting you up,
That's
and
what
moving you.
I love that analogy too, because most of us played sports or some form of sports along the way, and when you had a coach who really helped you and it made a difference in what you did, you can see how that analogy is really cool.
Okay. Yelling at you, telling you to do what you're supposed to do. Get off your
Or
butt.
patting you on the back and saying, "Hey, you did a good job. Do this a little different."
Yeah. So basically, the epigenetic study, there was where we took 1 month of study of internal use, and we used 67 participants, and there was 978 genes modulated. So we're looking at the study of all that, and what was found is that the wild orange, the epigenetic impact was incredible. A lot of studies, with omegas don't go this far. This study, we went further beyond any other studies and went at the epigenetic level and realized that because the wild orange is part of the omega product, is that it is responsible for 1,200% increase in epigenetic impact. And so when we're looking at the the 900, the genes, methylene shift, whatever the chart here is.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Yeah. I mean, just look at the epigenetic impact of fish oil alone, and it's well under 100. And then when you add the wild orange to it, what it did to it.
It just totally unlocks so much more potential and so much more availability to you. And, so when you look at the analogy like a car, the essential oils turns on the car. Like it's the key to unlock the engine and turn it on. And then the nutrients then can fuel the pathway. So like when we were talking about the VMG on our VMG video, where it has 5 essential oils added to that, the essential oils are so pure and so fine that they actually can penetrate the cell wall, and they're taking these nutrients with them, and they can unlock the pathway to make that happen. And so you're able then to get the fuel to the engine. You're able then to get things moving further, and that's just really an incredible thing. And the studies have found that doTERRA has there. And of course, the FDA, there needs to be more studies there. We're supposed to say that disclaimer on all these things, so it's important to.
But it just makes it accessible for the body to utilize it in an effective way.
Yeah.
And that's where, the Omega Plus, it's like the end of the story. We have the top 4 studied natural nutrients. We have the full orchestra of all the essential fatty acids. And then it has the powerful benefits at every stage of our life. And then it's powered by the wild orange essential oil. So that really is like the full story of the Omega Plus.
And of course, we probably couldn't say that as well as Dr. DeBell does, but I think that I hope you get the point. And so when we are looking at the product here and we look at all the different ingredients that we discussed about, the EPA, the DHA, omegas, if you're going to buy those individually, you would have to pay $30 each. So that's $60, and then a really good quality fish oil, it's another $40. And then we're looking at, of course, essential oil wild orange. And then that the Omega has even more omegas, like we talked about the Omega-9 and the Omega-11. And what was the other one?
Like even if you bought those all separately, how would you put them together to make them as effective as the Omega Plus?
And the one thing we didn't talk about is the essential oil actually does keep the fish from going rancid. There's a lot of omegas out there that are nasty tasting, and you get a fish flavor in your mouth. The essential oil breaks that up. You can actually bite into these pills, and they taste good.
I've done it, and they do taste good. And some people take them that way because it is kind of a large pill, and I don't mind taking it, but you can see how big it is. So a lot of people chew these up, and I've done it before, and they're not horrible tasting.
So this pill that you get a serving, there's 90 to a container, and you take 3 a day, and it's $46.50 with a wholesale membership. And when you're looking at that and you're comparing to other product lines out there in the market, Larry and I were looking at this, and we looked at the Kirkland one. The Costco brand is $20.99, and you get how many did we say was in there? 400 pills. What are you buying? I really wonder on that one. That one's horrible.
That's what I say. Good try, Costco.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And then I know that we've talked a lot about the different products that Costco has, and they usually have really good products. But when we're comparing this to doTERRA's, it's just like a no-brainer.
Yeah, but when you're taking a fish oil product or any supplemental product, you want to make sure that you're getting a good quality product and you're getting the research that's done on it. And that's what I always look for.
And so you can see where we have the full fatty acid spectrum. doTERRA is the only one that's showing on this chart, and so on. So really, this is a really powerful product. We invite you to take a look at it and give it a try. And so when we're looking at the whole wellness made simple, doTERRA has, of course, our foundational oils. We have beautiful essential oils that help with so many different things. And we can look at these targeted solutions with the lifestyle chart as we go through and think about the nutrition and digestion. We look at the metabolism and our exercise and all of our body and brain support. And then we look at our rest and managing stress support and toxicity. So the foundational wellness bundle is something that we wanted to take a look at here, and knowing that it's going to go through this whole targeted solution. But this foundational wellness bundle, you get the vitamins, minerals, and greens, and there's a 30-day supply. And then you also get the PB Restore, which is the probiotic, prebiotic, postbiotic, and phages in it. And this is a beautiful capsule that's actually so full of tons of stuff. We're going to do a video on that here next. And so you can go ahead and look at all the amazing things on that.
Yeah, you'll see how important getting the PB Restore.
And, I have to say that's why I do doTERRA, because the PB Restore. And then when all these other things came along, I never really was able to take vitamins. I mean, they used to always make me nauseous and stuff, and these do not do that. So this is really nice. And so this is 125 PV. So $149.50, just under 150. 125 PV means that is the product value points when we look at a point system that we have. And I'll go over that here in a minute.
And then that PV goes into your account, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about how every time you order, you actually will get a percentage of that PV back in free product. So really important.
Get that wholesale account.
So just a quick summary here, the VMG Foundational Health Bundle here. The VMG is the nutritional portion of the package. It's going to help support the gaps with daily dosage of vitamins, minerals, and greens. And it does have, I believe 5 essential oils in that product. And it's in a powder packet form where you just shake it up every morning. And I usually drink the PB Restore and the Omegas with it. And so, ta-da, you're done. And then the E-Omega, of course, like we talked about, is providing the fatty acids and the optimized dose of wild orange. And then the doTERRA PB Restore contains a powerful blend of pre, pro, postbiotics, and phages that balance your microbiome in your gut, which is extremely important. So if you purchase this kit, you actually get 6 products for the price of 3. You're getting the VMG Plus, you're getting the Omegas and the PB Restore, like we just said. Plus, you're going to get a free shaker bottle on the first order, and then you're also going to get a free peppermint, and then you're going to get a foundational wellness oil of the month. So depending on what month it is, each of these oils, there's one for a month. And so whatever month that is, you're going to get that oil. So if you continue placing an order every month with this, which is highly recommended, you guys, just one time and done is not going to be the way to go. Like I've had people say, well, I tried it and I didn't feel anything. Well, how old are you? You're 60 years old and you're tired, not sleeping.
You need do those things every day.
I mean, like you worked so long on your life to beat your body up. So now is the time to treat it and take care of it. And so,
getting the bundle in the foundational oils are like everyday oils. I mean, like the lemon oil is something that's so easy to use. Every day, every morning I wake up, I get a full glass of water. I put a drop of lemon oil in it and I drink it. And it's great for detoxification and just getting your body hydrated first thing in the morning.
Yeah. And, it really is supportive to the body. I think that that's something that all these oils are. The On Guard helps support the immune system. The Deep Blue actually supports muscle support when you're trying to work out. The Serenity is helping support your body finding a calm, restive state. The Adaptive Oil, I love. We use that all the time. I take it every day. It's a must have. It's a non-negotiable. I have to have that one every day for
Is that Serenity in there too?
yeah, Serenity.
Serenity is a great oil for sleeping.
Yeah, and then we like the copaiba. Oh, lots of good stuff here. So I got a cough coming. Excuse me. So if you wanted to get started, if you're not a member of doTERRA yet, we invite you to join by purchasing this foundational wellness kit. Now, you don't have to. You could just get the VMG Plus, the Omegas, and the Restore. But we are, after all, an essential oil company.
Yeah.
And we started out with essential oils. And this is the kit that I started out with at first. So I love, love, love the oils. And I know it's just pretty fun. You could do so much with them. Now, here is the program that Larry was mentioning, referring to earlier, that this is called the Loyalty Reward Program. And this is how you can take advantage of doTERRA and get deeper discounts, more free product and things like that. But every month you place that foundational wellness bundle, or you can change it up and do other items. But if you order 100 PV, 50 or plus PV, you're going to actually accumulate these points. And so, for example, if you ordered 100 PV, you're going to get $10 back in product credit points. The next 3 months, you're going to get 15% back. The next 3 months, 20. The next 3 months, month 10, 11, and 12, you're going to get 25% back. And then after a year's time, if you've been loyal for a year, you're going to get 30% back in product credit points. You guys, this adds up really quickly. It's incredible.
And it's on top of a wholesale pricing.
Yeah, so you're getting like really basically 55% back.
Exactly, getting 25% off the retail price, and then you're accumulating these percentages every month you place an order.
And most people we know do this. And the ones who don't are missing out on such a great
We build up so many points after a few months, and then we're just getting free product.
Yeah, so but there are a few rules, of course. If anything, doTERRA wants to reward people who are doing orders every month. So you don't want to skip a month. Now, if you're tight 1 month on your budget, then just order a lemon oil or something like that to keep the points open. You'd never want to skip a month. Now, if you want to increase the percentages, you want to order at least 50 PV. If you want to be like me and Larry and actually take a look at this as an income producing opportunity, you would want to order 100 PV so that you can earn commissions as you're sharing the oils.
Exactly.
And then for participating in the free product of the month club, which means placing an order of 125 PV by the 15th of the month, you will actually earn a free product. So that's another way to get really good discounts and deals, right?
So easy.
And a lot of times doTERRA will come out with another promotion, such as a BOGO, buy one, get one free, or like around Christmas time, they always do the free frankincense oil if you do 200 PV. So you want to keep paying attention to what's happening here, because there's a lot of really great things that are going on.
Just awesome deals.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're looking at joining, we invite you to take a look at what your orders are going to be. I would happy to help you look at what your wellness goals are, help you find the products that are going to be specific to your needs. So reach out to me or the person who invited you to watch this video and ask them, go over your wellness goals. If you order in the United States, if you order 100 PV, you'll get this nice little sample packet, which has like sample toothpaste and all the really fun samples that are available. If you order 125 PV, then doTERRA is going to gift you the water bottle, the shaker bottle, and the 2 oils, the oil of the month, as well as the peppermint. And if you do 150 PV, you get the option of choosing between a diffuser or the set of toothpaste. And everybody chooses diffuser because it's pretty awesome.
I would choose the toothpaste. I love the toothpaste.
Yeah,
it's the best toothpaste you'll ever buy.
Seriously, it really is. Yeah.
It is awesome.
But the diffuser is always something nice to start out with when you're just getting
started.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the diffuser's a must.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely. And I remember when we first got started, I'm like, I'm not going to buy a stupid diffuser, whatever that is, and then now we have one in everywhere.
No, we use it every night.
We have one everywhere. It's crazy. We have one in the bathroom. We have one in the kitchen. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so how to get started. So you can buy the oils 3 ways. You can buy it from us for retail, from the person who invited you, but friends don't let friends buy retail.
Nope.
We want to actually encourage you to get your own membership. And so we want you to get the 25% below retail price. We want you to take advantage of the deeper discounts through the loyalty reward program. And we have 80% of the people who join are customers, and we love our customers. And so we want to ask you where you want us to meet you. Do you want to be a customer, or maybe you would like to hold a class, earn a little bit extra money? We actually have a sharing link on the back of the website that if you actually are sharing some of the products with somebody and they want to know how to get them, you could just send them that link. You're going to want to be a doTERRA wellness advocate to do that. And there's no requirements other than maybe sharing the link once in a while. And or if you want to run with us, then we'd be happy to sit down and talk with you what maybe some of those things are that you could do to be able to make a big impact globally.
Yeah, because doTERRA does make it so easy.
Yeah, there's so many processes and so many, or not processes, but there's a very simple system that we have, trainings and things like that.
It is very simple. If I can do it, anyone can do it.
Yeah, so to get started, you want to just give us your information, or we could show you the link. I think I have the link right here on our website. You can click on that QR code or a link here, or again, the person who shared this video with you, we invite you to reach out to them. It's important to us that you do that. And we just want to say, you can invest in your health now, or you can really pay for it later. And I see a lot of times people paying for it later because later came too quickly. And I'm not committed to that. I want to be living my life right now, traveling the world, living as best as I can. Don't you, Larry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it does. You really do. Once you take the E omegas and the VMGs and stuff like that, you really do feel better. It really does make a difference.
So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. Here's our contact information, and we'd be happy to help answer those for you. And we look forward to seeing you again, and hopefully you can follow us with the rest of the videos. Take a look at the VMG video. Take a look at the foundational wellness videos. We have a detox program coming up. So there's lots of really good stuff happening, and we're super excited about it. So,
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. You take care.
Thank you, everyone.